Welcome back to Week 17 in our Sacramento City Miners Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. We just got done losing 2 games in a row in last episode. Maybe check them out because there was still obviously some fun plays in there and whatnot. No breakouts, which is really big for the development of this team. In a negative way, of course. I don't know if you get many breakouts this late. I've seen some playoff ones, but usually after like week 12 or 13, you usually don't see them, so I don't know if they're just less common or I'm just super unlucky. But let's head on to week 17, going up against another AFC West opponent in the Chargers. We know the Chiefs are a bad record, so they better not give us a run for our money on that draft pick spot. Please give me a player of the week or something. I don't know. No breakout or anything. Let's take a look at the players of the week, though. Speaking of, Joe Burrow, killing it. Whitehead, decent. Smith, decent. Fields, a lot of touchdowns. Threw an interception, but that's obviously pretty good numbers for Fields, who's didn't play really well against us, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I guess it's a new episode. We're going to be playing 2 games in this episode, which is basically the rest of the season. What the hell am I looking at for that way? That looks disgusting. So we'll take a look at the roster now, but we will not look at it afterwards because, I mean, nothing's really going to change, but to episode, you never know. Somebody didn't check it out. Of course, I forgot about the injuries or lack of injuries. We got players returning, so House is still the starter. He has done plenty enough to earn that role. Nothing really else changes, but Montgomery is officially back. Antwine has a higher ceiling, but I feel like Leal has been playing well, and then, of course, Barno will return to that right end spot. Who else was injured? Was it anyone? It was Montgomery. Oh yeah, Nick Benito. So yeah, just we've got it all sorted. Just gotta actually put them in the spot. Couple of regressions. How the hell is his morale down? I mean, he just came back from injury. Like what's so? He's just like, oh, this is what I'm coming back to. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should stay injured again, especially since it's only 2 weeks anyways. Rookie quarterback for the Chargers is a slinger. They've basically got, ironically enough, Justin Herbert, basically. Not as athletic, but as far as that throw power goes, Christian McCaffrey is the running back. Bijan Robinson is the number 2. Yikes. Okay, they got a good running team. I don't know if they actually are. Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore together again. Nelson Aguilar is decent, and then Zay Flowers should have been the guy there. Not a lot of hype, but a lot of talent there and a good amount of speed. Speaking of more speed, David Njoku at 87 speed, 92 excel is really good. Route running solid. His catching is good. Left tackle's amazing. Left guard's good. Center's okay. Right guard's solid. Right tackle's iffy. Left end is real iffy. Right end is real iffy. DT is solid. DT2 is not. Max Crosby's amazing. Lloyd's got potential. Nakobe Dean is a thumper. And then Joe Tryon-Shoyinka is pretty solid at the other side. Cornerbacks, not great, I suppose, but you got the number 1 who's really good. Everyone else is still a little iffy. Zone coverage is solid. John Johnson's super slow, and Julian Love is all right with his athleticism. Not great athleticism, but decent. So apparently they're actually a pretty good offense. I mean, kind of expected. They pass the ball not that much more than they run the ball. This isn't like the old days. 50-50 isn't how it's run, or 60-40 even. A 56-44 pretty much means they run the ball a ton. So they say outside runs. That is kind of his game. Should we do that? Screw it, we're going to defend the outside run. That's what they recommend. I'm going to listen. They're the number 1 rush defense, so we should probably throw medium. Mr. Tyndall is going to have himself, I suppose, a pass coverage upgrade, because he and all the other linebackers kind of get burned in coverage, and obviously we can't use all of them. And then the fullback, who probably gets replaced. I was kind of joking about Carter, but maybe we replace him with Carter in the offseason, maybe make a trade. Who gets offers for their fullback often. We need a better fullback because our guy is literally just dumb. Sorry, Mason, but it's true. But yeah, I mean, he gets an upgrade point. It's terrible. We're moving. Here we are at SoFi Stadium. Got the Chargers and the Miners both playing in a game where one of them doesn't care as much as the other. Garrett Wilson having a really good season, obviously, with 9 touchdowns, maybe gets to double digits. Matt Corral trying to just stay afloat, trying to get himself some sort of contract. He's a backup level talent playing starting snaps, obviously, because he's our starter. Who knows what his future holds? Obviously, we're looking for a new quarterback. As Corral, he's okay. but he's not going to be able to lead you to a championship. No breakouts, definitely not going to have an end of the season upgrade in dev, so there's just not a whole lot going for him. He's just good enough, but I also wouldn't want to be stuck with just Duggan next season, so if we can try to get some sort of deal with him before this season ends, that would be great, but as of right now, he's not budging on anything under like $5 million per year, which honestly is probably fair value for him, as he has literally been our starter. And we will be receiving first, as who cares? Who cares who gets the ball first or second? We're trying to lose. No games. We're trying to win the game, of course, obviously. No, hopefully Goodell didn't hear that. Of course, Mackerel coming out there. Okay numbers, considering the dumpster fire that this is around him. It's not terrible. Like, you would pretty much expect just complete L's 24/7, no winning ever. And we're going to take Mr. Dunn underneath, try to break a tackle, couldn't. We actually have Jalen Naylor playing the number 1 spot this time because we want to see how, that may look. Don't know if Burks has much of a future on this team, obviously as of right now, but going forward, I'm not sure. And Naylor, not really open, but open enough. Gets that catch. Nice play. Naylor looking pretty good there. It's just Burks really can't separate. And, I mean, the team needs to get better in every phase. So, if we have a chance at a wide receiver, we're absolutely going to take it, as, nothing's really set. And running back, I mean, if there's somebody that looks like it can't miss, sure. But as of right now, I really like Tony House. And obviously Evans, before he got injured, was pretty damn good too. So, I mean, this is a pretty solid looking group of running backs, so I can live with it. See if we get time. And there goes Naylor. Trying to truck through a player to the 25. Nice little gainer. Yeah, Naylor is the number 1, looking pretty good, actually. It's just Burks doesn't get open. And there's Dunn for a touchdown. They bumped into each other as they ran by, and that was a touchdown as long as the throw was there every day of the week. And Dunn will have another touchdown on the list for his season. Great throw by Mackerel, and I mean, he's wide open. The rookie quarterback Miles Lucas, definitely not the best rookie season we've seen in this in the league this year, but definitely a good one still. Coming with a blitz on the first play, Nick Benito and company. This is going to be a bit of an all-out. And they're not going to get away as Taylor, the cornerback, gets him for the sack. A lot of short routes that are kind of like rubbing into each other. And we were able to cover 2 players with 1 guy. And that set up the sack. It's now 3rd and 15. See, Montgomery, he was killing it before he got injured. Doing okay here. And forcing one. Overthrown to Bishop. What is that guy doing? Bishop, who doesn't really get, that much burn with, turnover plays, ends up picking it off and taking it back to the 27-yard line. Got some pressure with Montgomery, but more importantly, just a bad throw and a receiver that literally looks lost. And we're in some trouble. Cody getting hit in the knee, basically. I like this route set. They got a lot of blitzage. They're like doing the same thing we are. Oh, there's Jalen Naylor. Little overthrown, but will not get the foot down. How did he not get that right foot down? I'm going to challenge. That right foot had to be down. Or not. Apparently, he had the longest stride of all time for a guy that is, under 6 foot? Seems legit. Thanks for the wasted timeout, boys. And by boys, I mean Naylor. And there's Dunn. Not a great throw, but it gets there down to about the 10. Mr. House, they kind of look ready, though. And they're not really. House with another touchdown. Just trucking right over the whole team. I also didn't notice that we missed the extra point. Interesting. That's definitely an interesting one. Tyndall. We blew that one. McCaffrey, first down, easy as they come. Speaking of easy as they come, every time I see Tony House trucking someone over. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Nick Benito. Oh, they actually handed it off. Leo Chanel doing a good job, but still gains 8. Chargers maybe smarten up a little bit. It looks like Cup. Bolt Cup? That's what it looks like, it says, because the C is a C, basically. Kind of popped him. Number 85. Ooh, tight end wearing number 85 for the Chargers. If anyone's going to do it, at least it's somebody that's good. And that's a really good tackle attempt, as they're going to gain 7. They're kind of mixing it up well and doing well. And McCaffrey's having one of the better seasons in the league at the running back position. And Obviously, with his ability in the receiving game, you would assume there's some numbers there as well. 2nd and 3. Bring everyone up. This looks like a play action. And good thing it only looks like one. Huge hit, but still a first down. McCollum can lay it. Going to run a little bit of man coverage here, so if they wanted to run it, this is the time to do it. Let me tell you that much. Oh, Lord. Why did I have to say that out loud? McCaffrey. Oh, McCaffrey! All the way to the 7. Spinning and making plays and making me sad all in one. We got players playing all over the place here. I don't know if we can get to the running back in time. And I tried to swat it. They ran into each other. Aguilar looked like he might have been open. Tyndall probably got to play against the tight end, Nick Benito. Can't get off the block. And speaking of the tight end, gets it to him. To the 2 now. Trying to get Nick Benito something. No. He's going to throw it away. Wow, doesn't find anyone from the 2, and that will be a field goal. All right, we're doing pretty well so far. Can't lie. Let's go to the play action again because they literally just stacked the entire box at all times. And that's a really good throw to Burks, who is wide open. Stiff arms all the way down to the 27 on the huge play. They can't keep up with the play action. They have a pass rusher out there, but if Dunn can just get a chip or Cody get a chip on him, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I knew he was going to be the problem, but whatever. We still gained 2. It's a positive gain. They're getting cooked up. It's only the first quarter, and they've given up 2 touchdowns. Only 13 points because our kicker is on something, but still. Burks is... I kind of thought like this would be a situation where it's like Naylor would benefit from being number 1, but Burks is really benefiting from being number 2. And that wide receiver 1 spot, just not a spot anyone wants to play. And there goes Burks, making that an easy 7 or 8. We did get the ball first to start, so that, plays a little factor, but not this big of a factor, obviously. Left side, House, and we're going to cut it back in. Fights hard, gets the first to the 5. Can't trust that fullback. That man gets lost. Let's go the counter. Let's see what we got. And House almost found his way. Let's see if we got Evans maybe. Dunn. That's tough. Yeah, that's... And he's going to run. And he's going to outrun the rest of the team. Bro, it's Lloyd. Get him. Holy crap. All the way to the 46. I thought he was dumb for taking it out. And he just slips it all the way to the 46. Definitely a bad decision, but I still thought... Don't know why I did, but that he could fit that in there. Matt Corral is not that strong. And it's all just verticals. That's basically just a coverage sack. Who's he going to throw to? It's going to be just forced to throw it up. Their right side will be open, but if we can get there quick enough. Oh, nice turn. That's a situation where you go for it. 4th and 4 from the 48. I think you go for it. Unless you can pin us, which they do not. That is horrible punting. Can we actually get the interior? I guess we can. A little bit of a cutback. Cutting back hard in this one with House. Don't know how I feel about it just yet. It doesn't really feel like it's working. Cody helping as the blocker. That's a wide open Dunn. Great throw all the way down to the 47. That interception was huge for them, and they just didn't capitalize. Chargers not looking like they're going to win. Also, the ability has trouble with coverage. Bury him! There you go. House! Back to the touch pass. This time, though, that right side doesn't have Max Crosby coming after a receiver. Although it doesn't really matter because even with the double team, he still gets out there. Oh, my God. I get the pressure, and it's Crosby coming back. But, like, you got to do better than that. That throw is, that gets us almost a first down, maybe even. And under pressure, not going to get that off. That will be a long field goal. See if Kazu can hit it. He nails it. We will be up by 13 once again. They're on the ground attack, it seems. Got a lot of linebackers here, so we feel good about nothing. It's a cool juke move there, Christian McCaffrey, but I feel like if he just ran a straight line, with a nice stiff arm, he may have scored. So 9 yards gained on that is a win for us. Nice cutback. He is cutting hard here, which, hide your knives. First down for the 37-yard line. Bringing Bishop up. Can't get to that outside, and he's going to throw it late. I didn't think he was going to have a read there. Can I switch to somebody? All right, I'm stuck on Antoine, and, I mean, they throw right away, switch me the wrong guy. Try to hit stick with Bishop, wrong player, and Barno is injured now. Can we just stay healthy on the D-line, please? All right, it's going to be Enek Bari. Not that it matters. It's going against Taron Armstead. We could literally have Max Crosby on our team. We're going to struggle as Antoine's ankles just snapped off. Dislocated elbow. That's probably the season for him, which, great. I mean, there's honestly, like, over 10 players we could replace just because of, like, not even just injury concerns, but the lack of, oh, nice freaking plays. They're like setting up these kind of screen type plays, but lack of development because of injury. Like Benito's star, or not Benito, I wish he was star. You know, Amari Barno is star, but he's about to be 25, you know, and he's really not great. Oh, huge hit by Tyndall, but that will be another near first down. This would be a great opportunity for them here, you know, waste a little bit more clock, not give us a chance, and score a touchdown. Have all the momentum heading into halftime with ball and barely be losing. Because once again, this game matters more to them than it does to us. And I'm still trying to get Nick Benito some stats. Chanel misses the tackle. Nice hit by Palama. I thought it was a fumble. That was really weird the way he fell. To the 5. What's this play called? It's like Hammer Burst or something. I don't even know. It sounds cool. If Hammer Burst don't work or whatever the hell it is. To the fullback, to the fullback, to the fullback. Oh, McCollum. We actually should take a look at McCollum's interceptions. It's got to be like 12 or 13 by now, but doesn't matter on that one as Garrett Wilson shushes us, puts up the touchdown. And we are not going to return this one as our return men are on the other side, or the blockers. Holy crap! Overinflated. It's like the anti-Brady. I don't know if those yards are updated, but Burks at 766 actually has a chance to put up 1,000 this season. Oh, wow, that is a shallow route by Naylor. He's supposed to run that 10, but didn't. Still all right, though, because we get yards. See if Cody can maybe get open. Hasn't really gotten involved today. And that's going to be picked. I don't know if I'd agree that that was under pressure, though. I don't think I would. Yay, interception number 2. I wouldn't really call that Matt Corral's fault. I definitely wouldn't call it our fault. That's all I know. Don't blame me. I just got here. Tyndall, nice hit. A lot of moving pieces. That's a late play over the middle. It's not really our job, but we could have been there. We just weren't. Come with a lot of blitzes because that's really the only way we play defense. Anything else, and it's just all day to throw. You're going to get somebody open. We left the outside open. That's all right, though. Like, he gains a lot of yards, but at the same time, the inside was just naked. All right, McKenzie going against the tight end. McCaffrey. Oh, barely. Picked. And now Benito's hurt. Oh, my God. Was he actually picked, though? Wow, to not even review that is kind of crazy. Get Max Crosby out of the zone before he makes us throw another interception. That's an amazing throw. Cody all the way down to nearly the 50. Timeout. Torn quadricep. Okay, well, interesting. Ooh, Naylor. Give me some blocks, fellas. And Naylor. Oh, what a play. Here to the line, spike this thing. Do we even have enough pass rushers? Like, it's not looking great for the pass rush department of the Sacramento Miners. Let me tell you that much. Need a little bit more yards to guarantee a field goal, pretty much. Ah, we take that every day of the week. Is that overthrown? Has a chance. Oh, sound like an old man climaxing, but for good reason. I mean, that play was almost a touchdown. Tony House on the screen. They ran the blitz. Nobody's on him. Slow down, Tony. Trying to fight, and I guess that'll be the field goal. Chance to go up by 2 possessions yet again. Kazu hits it. A weird score of 19-10. I wouldn't say it's, I guess, weird, but it's a score, I suppose. Wish Kazu didn't miss so many earlier in the season because the sheer, like, quantity should give him a chance at kicker of the year, but he's missed too many for that to be a case. They're going to give it to someone that's like 13 for 13 rather than like 30 for 34 or whatever he might be. All right, they're going to start off with what appears to be a run, and it's not. The blitz does not work, and we'll say the coverage was pretty good, though, considering we brought so many players. Like, sounded like a frog there. On the 32-yard line, Mick Garone. Get the push. Can't get the push. Trying to get off the block. And what is Leo Chanel doing as the fullback just burns him, technically? Running the blitz. Obviously, if this is a run, it's not going to be great for us. And, all right, we'll just miss. Just give it to him. It's almost the first down. So now the starting lineup is Enekbari and Tyquan Lewis. That's kind of crazy. How are we so injury prone on the D-line? Uh-oh. Get off the block! And he's running. And he's running. Palamau. All the way to the 6. That receiver sure can block. No shot, dude. After that run, why wouldn't they run it back-to-back? Because they're smarter than that. And wide open touchdown for Njoku. Will put them down by what would assume to be 2. Press man isn't what it used to be, huh? Gafford on the return. Oh, nice. Don't let it be the kicker. I don't want it to be the kicker. This is the play that scored the touchdown. Dunn probably not going to score a touchdown this time, but... Oh, no shot. There you go. Nice fight all the way for almost a first down. House 1 yard needed. I mean, if there's anything more guaranteed in life than that, I don't know what what it is. And a dangerous one. I kind of was caught in 3 shots there. I had the tight end kind of. I had Naylor, but it was deep. And then I had whoever was more shallow. And I just didn't get it to anyone, technically. And holy crap, how is that a touch pass? It's a lob. That's a punt. Did step back far, but... that pressure is getting there. I mean, all he has to do is keep it in. Taylor. Boom! Missed, but it's okay. Or not. Nice shot, finally. At least somebody hit him. Back behind. Nope. McKenzie. Oh, he caught it. Obviously, he's out of bounds, but whew. This is a run. We're in some trouble, and it's Bijan. But I figured if it was Bijan, it was going to be a run. All right. Slips off of every tackle. Elijah Moore wearing number 82. Kind of wish he was in like a single-digit number here for him, but it be what it be. Over the middle, not going to happen. Good tackle, actually. I didn't think we were going to get back there in time. Guy's kind of a smaller guy. 2nd and 1. Don't want to, commit to like the short game here. I'd rather let them just get like 6 yards on a run than to beat us over top. As teamwork. Okay, dude. Nice hit at least. Stiff arm McCaffrey. Who does he think he is? 3rd and inches, though. Have a chance to get off the field. I guess. Don't really have much of a choice. And I tried. I made such a good decision to cut back across, and McCaffrey just got to the spot sooner. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I'm gaining a yard in the NFL. That is proof of it. Because I'm Christian McCaffrey. From the 50. Man coverage. Oh, how, though? Was it because I was coming up to him as he was coming up in the blocker? So, like, I would have had to tackle my own... Oh, my Lord. Let's not do that. Montgomery, come on. Stay healthy as well. This whole D-line's in shambles. Oh! I mean, we got a piece of him, at least. I mean, a field goal gives them the lead. Oh, hell no. Enekbari can just live over there, die over there, and in behind. And once again, I miss. Good hit by Bishop. I mean, yeah, I'm going for the hit stick almost every time, but it's just like, why not? They're converting every time. At least if I hit stick, there's a chance to get off the field with a fumble. A little bit of man coverage. I was going to say never hurt anyone, but it hurts us all the time. And that will be one of the times, although McKenzie waiting there, covering his own guy. Kind of a dumb route combo, but I suppose it got him 5. Maybe somebody didn't run it right. Still gave him yards, though. And, I mean, what am I supposed to do there? I guess it's not really my fault. To the 12. I mean, it's no secret that this team needs work. We're really not ready for anything on this side. At least we moved him over. Oh, I was wondering why I was doing juke moves. Good job, though. Loss of 3. Screen's not quite a run because it's obviously a pass, but kind of a run a little bit. Antoine can do that stuff. He's good against the run defense. Good step up. And Chanel, really good coverage. I mean, chasing down Garrett Wilson like that is insane. Tyndall, what the hell is going on here? Is this correct? I don't know. And the chase down. Get there! Oh, what a fight. Should have been picked, to be honest. That will give them the lead, assuming they hit the field goal. What an attempt. And they miss. Back up by 2, or not really back up by 2, but still up by 2. Can we please? Like, that automatically forces us into a throw. Wow, that forced me into a going blind. That messed my eyes up. Of course, their run game's better, our pass game's better, especially considering we've run less plays and have more yards. But up by 2. See what happens. Obviously, we should want to lose. But in the spirit of not trying to lose that draft pick, that first-round pick and getting fined, let's not, do the whole tanky tank. As Cody, that is a Gronk play to the 43. Finally getting properly involved. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Cody. Dude moved down the field a little bit more. Maybe involving Cody again. That's a pretty good throw. Cody just knows the way that ball's coming every day of the week. Play action. Naylor is supposed to be the number 1, but kind of not really playing the number 1. Running back. Oh, I did not think he was going to get that. And House got popped, but first down makes him the winner. We got some big boys. Caleb freaking Jones. And House trying to get out there. Gets about 2. Back to the ground. We kind of need the mic'd up guy to get grabbed by Naylor. I don't know if he's going to get there in time, though. And he does not really. House makes it a 1-yard play. Who do I even read here? There's nobody. Like, can I just run with the quarterback? I guess I can. Holding the, protection ball button. Done on the sweep. There you go. And fumble. John. He's not that fast. He's 86. Bro just outrun. How? Bro, how did he run that fast? I did hit A. So I cut to the right. I let go. And then I held A for the stiff arm. And just that slight moment, of course, he loses it immediately. The ball stays in, of course, it does. And then somehow, some way, not only is he outrunning us, he's outrunning the entire game. That is not Jermaine Johnson. What's his name? John Johnson, right? Excuse me? 86 speed. Sure. Let's see them try to enforce that one. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Play action. Tony House. He's always good for 1. And let's not fight anymore. We're going to fumble again. Obviously, it's a different type of fumble. It's a tackle battle fumble, but a fumble is a fumble. It doesn't really matter. Done over the middle. Hey, relax at the whole, they're in the momentum, they're going to win the game thing. That is... I mean, Burks has all the leverage, but that is just a throw that's impossible to complete. Cody done. Let's go the quick throw. Burks has been good for that. Not that time, he's not. And I was about to throw it. Actually got sacked. Where the hell did we punt the ball from? I simmed in. They're at the 48-yard line. Do they have a good return chance? Not chance. A good return in general? Good stop. And speaking of turnaround, McKenzie, not going to happen. First down. Can't believe we choked another game right at the end. I'm so distraught. This kills me inside. McCaffrey can't get over there. And company to the 36-yard line. Why? Look, why? Everything's like cover 4. Unless they know. I mean, they kind of look like they are going to throw it. Why would we do that? If this is a run, we're going to look so stupid. Well, I guess we wouldn't look stupid, but we would have. McKenzie. That throw. And he catches it again. Once again, I get it. It's out of bounds. It doesn't matter. But, like, please. It's not quite a purple, but. And I did so well there. I literally chopped carrots with the analog stick. I went, all right, let's see if we can get a block, because a field goal here would put a very tough dampening on our chances here. And not going to get there. And Joku and was that Taron Armstead? Yeah, good luck. I was about to get Evans some burn. I don't think we're going to do that now. There's a lot of players on this line. And, all right, good throw. And I was going to do it again, and Max Crosby's looking pretty far off that edge here. And instantly sacked. I don't even know who that is. But good job, blockers. We got a pretty nice play off of this last time. Cody gained like 20. Kind of need 20. Oh, Naylor. If he ever stops getting PI'd, and that's well overthrown. I did see Cody last second, too. I don't actually agree with that. Why would you... Yeah, I'm going to freaking kick the field goal. Why would you go for this? This is way too tough. You play defense, you hope for the best. There's no way I'm going for that. Ooh, this time, I would have freaking hit-sticked him, too. Our defense hasn't played well, in fairness, but... I mean, all the time in the world. That is a hold. Come on, force one. think you have to accept it, right? Will be a holding call. They're backwards. They will go for another throw. Step up. Out of bounds. Doesn't even catch it. Quick throw inside. That's not a bad decision. It's basically like a run that gets more yards than a run. And this is a tough decision. The 3-4s actually looked pretty good for us. So we're asking our base to do something. Good luck. Let's go Taylor. They are going to run it, actually. And he makes the cut inside and gets it almost. I mean, we'll call it timeout because you assume they're going to punt it, but really, the punt is not great. 17? 21-yard line. So we made the right call not going for it, although at the same time, you never know. Maybe we would have gotten it, but yeah, unlikely. Unlikely. I don't want to run the ball for obvious reasons. I can't run the ball for obvious reasons. I was about to take off. There's just nobody open. Got sacked for a loss of 1. Cody might turn this into a streak. That's a great timing throw. Let's hurry up to the line. Don't want to waste both of the timeouts just yet. And that's a pretty good throw. Went for the possession. I don't know how much of a possession catch that is. To the 34. Probably didn't even need to call the timeout there, but we will. Kind of looking for the shot play to Naylor. And we get sacked. I should have just taken it to Dunn. Probably shouldn't have spiked that. 3rd and 16 now. Will we even have enough time? The pressure has been getting there very quickly. Long side of the field. They're run the blitz. Dunn is open. Hits the throw. Gets out of bounds. That could have been a late hit to the 15. Giving the NFL what they wanted. Burks, I don't know if I believe in the blocking. Get that time out there. And that's going to be picked. Wow. Oh, okay, they're going to run this back. Kill him. Good try, House. Bro, this blocking is so bad. Once again, though, not his fault as the offensive line continues to play horrendously. It is Max Crosby. He's going to do that to you. But, ugh, that is not a performance that you can be proud of. 27-19, we just kind of didn't score anything. And I was trying to score there at the end, and the blocking just finally kind of caved. And that will be another loss for the Miners team. Can we finish out strong against the Chiefs? Do we want to? Probably not, as they have a draft pick similar to ours and positioning similar to ours. Yards passing, we're actually pretty good. Running, we didn't get many opportunities because, well, they stacked the box, which is why the pass game did as well as it did. But still, yards per carry-wise are pretty good. And I still don't understand how the hell Johnson outran the whole team. Like, not just our team, their team as well. Dude was juiced out of his mind. Give him a drug test. Matt Corral, pretty good, but those interceptions obviously lost us the game. House was pretty good. Once again, just didn't have any opportunities. Dunn was great. House had a couple of catches. Cody was great. Naylor was decent. Burks had another pretty good game. Both guys with 65 yards. Sack totals, not really much going for us. We had the blitz even come close. Did have a couple interceptions. And then kicking, we missed an extra point. They missed a field goal. And speaking of Treylon Burks, I think physical's his best thing to go for because that gives you a good chance at release, which is easily his biggest issue. Doesn't give that to us, just gives us more catching, which, I mean, that release is so useless. Can't get off the line. He's slow. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Of course, Tony House now is 65 overall. Another bad upgrade. Oh, my God, dude. Have you seen the last 2 upgrades he's had? I don't remember when the hell the last one occurred, but it was terrible. Where is it? It was pretty recently, I would assume. My vision is just gone. But I'm pretty sure it was, I just seen it too. I'm pretty sure it was something crap, but doesn't really matter because, can't control it. Of course, looking at the injuries, Benito's out for the season. Omari Barno's out for the season. Lovely stuff. Good job, guys. Glad we traded for Benito. Anyways, let's head to Week 18 against the Chiefs in Kansas City. And no breakout yet again. Going against the 5-11 Chiefs, which I don't know what the records are here. Ooh. If the Buccaneers won and we lose, there's a chance we have the number 1 overall pick. Both with 1-5 in the division, both with the same amount of wins in the road and whatever. Who cares? What about the conference and all that? So we're better in the conference, but they, I think, play the Colts. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it's NFC versus. So they're worse I think no matter what, they've already won because they're worse against the NFC. They're not great against the AFC, but just in general, they're worse in their own conference. I'm not sure what decides it, but we're number 2 as of right now, and if we lose, we're guaranteed at least number 2, which is obviously great. Normally, guaranteed a number 2 is not a good sight, but let's take a look at the Chiefs team, see if they have any injuries, as they're going to try and steal our spot from us by losing. Broderick Jones is injured. Hey, that's a pretty good left tackle. Maybe that affects them. They're like, oh no, we can't pass the ball. Darn. But let's take a look at that Chiefs team, as Brock Purdy's the starting quarterback, so they kind of have their starting quarterback. They could also be on the lookout for one as well, because that throw power. Running backs are okay. Got a rookie fullback, which is interesting. Receivers are amazing. Even their number 3 is super speedy. Tight end, they could definitely use a new one, as Jimmy Gore is slow as hell. Left tackle without Broderick Jones is iffy. Left guard's amazing. Center's okay. Right guard super amazing. Right tackle's very good as well. Left end is good enough. Right end is maybe the best in the league. DTs are iffy, but still better than ours. Left out is not great. Middle linebacker is very athletic, so is Dorian Williams. Werner at the outside linebacker spot is pretty decent. Corners have got a little bit of athleticism with a number 1 and 2, but they could use some help there. Free safety is good enough with a backup that's solid, and then strong safety is very solid as well. So definitely a better team than us across the board, but are they going to be in this game, which is the most important of them all? As if we lose this game, number 2 overall, we win this game, and we could end up being just barely outside of the top 5. Did not mean to do that, or just in the top 5 barely, but looking at the players of the week, another one for Fields. And I suppose let's get on to it. Obviously, we might have some upgrades. We'll do those, but quick strategization, that's the one. I guess stop the pass game. I would say with that throw power short is what they're going to attack. And then they're very good against the pass, so let's run the ball. And that's basically it. Final game of Season 1. About to be underway after we use some upgrades. So Deveron Dunn, pretty good release considering he's a youngster. I think playmaker, right? I think 77 overall. It's got to be good because he went up in overall. He gets a +3 to spin, which is cool. 2 to medium, which is great. Break tackle's okay. Catching is decent. Short route's decent. Juke move. Didn't get a release though, which is obviously like the big problem with like every receiver, specifically ours. Except for Jalen Naylor. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm amazing. Let's go with a slot upgrade because I want to get, short and release up, which 2 to short, 1 to catching. So it's like, yeah, playmaker's probably the best. I think no matter what, you're not going to get what you want, but at least with playmaker, you're getting a bunch of different things, so it's better than just getting a bunch of nothing. Zion McCollum with now 78 man with basically 0 zone, and then the rest are basically backups. All right, so his ask was like a 3 or 17. It was like 16.9. We ended up going with a 1-year, $7 million deal where $3.5 mil is guaranteed. So that's not a bad contract for us. Not a bad contract for him, as he's, unless you're really dumb with your money, you can set your family up for literal life, with that, obviously. Palomao did not want the contract. I really am not trying to offer too much for some of these guys. I don't think you can. These guys are going to be really sad when they realize that their market is not what they thought it was when they hit free agency. Rico Gafford's decent, but I think we can find another speedy guy in free agency, and the rest are all pretty much like super backups, whereas Leal, we got a lot of injuries. Is it a 1 year I can do? There we go, 1 year, 3.8, fair enough. 84 mil left, and obviously there's some restructuring of contracts we may need to do, like Max Duggan, perhaps. All right, one last thing before we go in. It seems like a lot of things have happened between Nisa and Let's Play this last game. But statistically, House already like triple the touchdowns, but can he get to double digit? I don't know. As far as passing goes, there's not really much Matt Corral can do. Receiving, though, if Naylor were to get 144 yards, he would get to 1,000 yards, which I don't know if that really matters too much, but it'd be cool to get more guys to that list. Treylon Burks, 234 yards, which is quite a bit, and then Cody needs 3 touchdowns, so there's a good chance Cody actually doesn't go to Superstar, which would be such an L, but it is what it is. I kind of expected a lot of L's this season. Barno had 5 sacks, but he got injured. Montgomery had 4.5 sacks, but he got injured recently. Interceptions, only 11 for McCollum, so even though it's an amazing season, 11's great. I thought he was a lot closer. I thought he was going to break the record, and it is the most tame, boring day you could possibly have for football. I know, perfect weather. Perfect isn't fun. It's boring. But George Pickens, 1,144 yards, which I would assume signifies that he has more yards than his teammate Lamb. But regardless, we're going in for this final game. See if we win or if we hold on to that really coveted draft positioning. What is it? It said something about the kicking arc is severely lowered or something. Does that mean we can't kick as far as normal? I mean, looks pretty normal to me. I don't know what to tell you, but let's take a look at the numbers for Mr. Brock Purdy. Have not seen what this man is capable of yet. And we may never see it because it's taking a little while to show up. 24. Wow, okay, so Matt Corral with some yards, basically. Let's see what kind of game this is, because obviously we've played against a lot of guys with good... Oh, my God! I thought it was already a freaking... Okay, all right. First play is a touchdown! I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I literally tried to tackle him. He broke off every tackle, and just like that, the Chiefs are on the board. I thought it was a pick on the first play. Instead, it's a touchdown. We've actually been starting most games out with a touchdown early on, but they're the ones that beat us to the punch, apparently, as Gafford's going to have a chance to return it. Might as well. I will say this running back room has definitely changed. I know it's not actually the running game right now, but thinking about Scarborough, the running back room has changed so much. Started out as Bo Scarborough, looked to be the beast, had a really bad game. Zach Evans just showed up, got the starting job. Zach Evans, got injured. Tony House came along, and as it stands, Tony House is the guy. Although we have not been able to contract him yet. I know his agent has taken so long to get back to us. We've filed the paperwork, and I don't know if they think they can get more money than they can, but regardless of the point, we're here and we're ready to fight. 19 yards gained to the tight end, Bryce Cody, early on. Pitch to the right for Mr. House. Speaking of that run game, don't know how you feel about it. Us in space against blockers. Oh, nice. Against rushers is not usually great. Didn't really bury him there. Got 3 yards on what felt like it was going to be a loss of 7. Reed definitely has that speed and just caught him in no time. 2nd and 8, cutting inside, and there's nobody on him. Trying to bounce it to the outside. Gains nearly 20. Or like 14. Same thing. And we do have the nice play action, but we're a little confused apparently, so there's that. Let's see what we got. And that's not a bad throw. Naylor getting a bunch of that 144 he needs. And I'm a little shocked to see. Is that brass knuckles? Okay, so looks like he had brass knuckles on. Don't know how they thought that was out of bounds. I guess they're like, you know what, guys? We actually didn't challenge anything this year. You want just throw it out there? Why not? It's like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude. We don't care. We're trying to lose this game anyways. They're trying to make it where they have no timeouts at half, and then they look like, oh, darn, if only we had a timeout, we would have scored before half and potentially won the game. Tony House for 4 yards. Not bad. A little bit better this week than last week. Last time we were doing these touch pass plays, didn't really work out. Let's go verticals. Who expects them at this point of the field? Probably no one. For good reason. Good blocking, actually. That's tough, and it's going to be intercepted. Bad decision, I suppose, but at the same time, Dunn's there. Both of them are running the exact same route back. Our guy's in front. I thought it was a fair enough play. I don't know what else you want from me. I try to make a play. Palomau can't get there, and Charbonnet fighting gains about 7. Trying to show us that Tony House is nothing compared to the rest of the league power backs. Appreciate it. And I thought it was going to be a block and release as there goes Pickens. Both their basically number 1 wide receivers. They're both just as good as each other. Decent little start. We'd love to see that right end spot just succeed in this one. And Tyndall with an amazing play. Getting around the lineman and popping him. Sure, the completion percentage is still up, but the completion of his frame was almost not true because he almost broke a bone. Got him. As we are not going to be over there. I had 2 players to go for. Go for the fast slot wide receiver, it appeared, or the 80-speed tight end. Who do you think? And it was not. It was actually Pickens, but still way faster than the tight end. You leave the wide receiver, it's probably a gain of like 20. Leave the tight end, it was a gain of 10, which even that was a little shocking to me because, once again, that guy is slow. And McKenzie getting burned. Swift fighting hard to the 46-yard line. We've moved around the corners a little bit, but not that much. I don't really know why we've got McKenzie playing there and McCollum on this side. Unless they're just like auto playing best on best. And Lamb, speaking of, kill him. McKenzie ain't going to do that. And Gore making me look like an idiot so far. 2 plays for 19. All right, the boys are back on the correct side. Try to push inside. Can't get deep. And that will be, oh, wow, nice play. Gained a lot more yards than I thought. I thought he was going to fall out of bounds for barely a gain, but Swift made that work. Swift thinking swiftly. Did I need to say it? No, but I did. Over the middle. Good tackle. Pickens doesn't really gain much. As always, bring in the blitz because we're not going to get there without it, as our pass rush sucks. Even if the guys weren't injured, it sucks. Tyndall, forcing him to hurdle, I guess, but still gains 12 plus. 9 for 9 for Brock Purdy. We said to throw, defend against the short pass, and so far that's basically been when they're attacking, and we still can't stop it. We got the safety going against Pickens. That is not a good sign. Hopefully it's a block. It's not. And nice pressure. Sack by Bishop. Bishop put in some numbers lately. We like it. Probably should be dropping back a little bit more in coverage, but we, once again, need the pressure. Otherwise, we're just not going to get there. Antoine pushing. Gets him blocked by his own guy. Bishop gets mossed. Touchdown for number 2. Not number 2. Number 10, the slot receiver. But touchdown number 2 for their passing attack. They're going to review this, but this is absolutely in. But you know how there's always a team at the end of the season where they should be losing to better their draft pick? I thought that was going to be us. And, they played better than they're supposed to, and that's the way this is going for the Chiefs. They're smoking us. Great. The stadium's rumbling. My favorite. Mid-game earthquakes. Nice throw to Dunn, who I thought was not going to get it done, as there was a bit of heat on the actual catch process. They don't really look like they're... All right. We didn't really look like we're ready because we almost didn't even run the right play. That's another tough one, but Dunn is a little more open this time, actually. Good route last second. Run opposite side of where we normally would to that right side. Nice blocking as House does the rest. Gains about 14 with the truck stick, crushing him. Trying to go back to it. This time a little bit of a different run. And off the edge. Nice stiff arm. Trying to fight that guy too. Can't do it. Gains 2. And here goes House again. Burying another player. First down again. Dunn on the outside if this is zone coverage. He looks pretty open to me. That throw is not great, but it's enough. As Dunn fights down to the 12, saying, hey, House ain't the only guy that can break a tackle or power through. Not bad. Double move. Cody probably had it. Oh, wow, what a dive by Miles. Don't know why I thought I could outrun him. All right, Nailers. No one directly on him, so this is definitely not man coverage. Oh, House. Oh, that is good coverage. That's picked. I literally... Oh, come on, Corral. Get back there. Get back there, Corral. Good try on the strip. Figured we had a chance, might as well. Who would think the quarterback's going for the strip, But I even said it was zone coverage, and for some reason I still thought he was going to follow the receiver out there. Maybe he should have, but yeah, that's another interception. This one completely on us. I didn't think he was going to turn around, though. He engaged in the press pretty deep down the field, which made me think he was going to run with him. And Tyndall just lets him go by pretty much. Yeah, this team has really not looked great. Good job, Antoine, in this last couple of games of the season. This is definitely our worst start. We're moving the ball pretty well, but our defense sucks. And we're not finishing drives. Oh, we just got torched. Need to get underneath. No pressure again. And in behind. Bad throw. Will lead to a field goal. So technically we get the stop, even though he was so open. Daniel Carlson on the kick. Taylor trying to get in there. Can't, and the field goal will be up. That wind getting a little crazy. Gafford on the return. We actually have our guys set up the right way as well. Not that it matters. Nice move by Gafford. Gets that extra bit to get past the 25-yard line. Tony House, really good stuff. Just mixing it up here and there and throwing picks in between. Done a pretty good job blocking so far against the run defense, and House gains about 5 on that one. Inside zone, everyone's on that left side of our line. We might be able to run away. And maybe not, as House fights, gains another 4. Something tells me they actually have this one dialed in, but it doesn't matter. Nice patience. House fighting again, gains another 4. Inside handoff again. House fighting, gains about 7. And House again. Don't fumble. Another first down. Moving and moving and moving. Draw play this time. And stiff arm. Tony House fighting for 2. All right, who wants to make bets that we don't get past Myles Garrett, even though we're not sprinting? Oh, we got past him. Burks, not a great block. Dunn trying to make what he can of it. Gets 6. Got the deep outs. I guess nobody's on Dunn. Not a great throw, but you don't want to throw that into the linebacker anyways. House is a freaking warrior. Still doesn't need to come out because of fatigue. He's him. And there he goes again, finding more room all the way to the 6. This is the house drive. Can we get the house call? And now Zach Evans is in right when it's score time. Of course he is. I want to play. In fairness, Zach Evans did kind of maneuver there, although he's still short. Tony House is like, hell no, you're not giving him my rushing touchdown. What do you think this is? I don't know if I feel good about the pulling guard, though. That's not even the pulling guard. It's a pulling tight end, as he's going to lose 4. There's nothing more annoying, though, when they're willing to just sacrifice the pass just to stop the run. I mean, that's a hell of a wind-up there, Matt Corral. Holy crap. Going with the pass plays, I mean, we're already down by 17 here. And they just leave it. Wow. They just don't even block him. What is this? Everyone fired. What is the center doing? What is the guard doing? I can at least kind of see the guard because he's got to go against Miles, his right tackle. Bro, was about to quickly throw to B, and of course, sack. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm glad that we are where we are because if we needed to win this game, we would not be looking good because this game's basically already over. And out there is McCollum who picks it. Number 12. Who does Brock Purdy think he is? Like, you ain't got the throw power for that. It's McCollum. Who does? And under pressure, probably a hold. Ineligible receiver downfield. What a play call because we literally had no time to throw. How would he even had time to get out there unless he was just sprinting to get out there? I don't know what's wrong with this offensive line, but they think they're okay. There's another pressure. Isn't Myles Garrett a right end, by the way? The hell's going on? Quick throw to Dunn. Check out for the rack catch. Things got a little fancy. And by fancy, I mean messed up. Let's just streak Cody. All right, all-out blitz. Don't really know why you would do that, as Cody wanted the touchdown. Hurry up to the line. They're not ready for it. Hike the damn ball, Corral. And he drops. Jesus Christ. I can't even get the call in either, as you have this stupid momentum thing. And House is in. Wow, what a battle to get that score. Even though we get the ball at half, they are happy with their halftime score, apparently, and it's only a 10-point deficit, so not really sure why. As we're a little bit more of a balanced team. We just, don't turn the ball over, and we're well within this, and we'd probably be leading. I still think they're struggling against the ground, so we run the inside zone, and then we stop the short pass. Let's get those numbers going. And good cutback. House will gain about 6. Barely the start of the second half, and we're looking at 100 yards passing or rushing already with him. And inside, Mr. Naylor gets involved again, gaining a good 17 yards. They want to stack the box. That's when we throw. They do look like they're blitzing, but I still want to run it. Only 3 down. We should still get a push. And the lineman might not have, but I'll tell you what, the 100-yard man on the day definitely did. House easily getting yards on that. There goes Burks again, trying to get the first. Got it easily. 8 yards. They want me to play the short game all day? I gladly oblige. Double team Miles. Let's see once Cody's one-on-one against him. Can't wait. No, they actually did. And who's that inside? Dunn burning all the way to the 16-yard line. Nice play. Double move inside for Cody. Let's see if he can do it. And Dunn, if not, is open probably. Probably was open, but Dunn was more. Gains 4. Ball's better. He gains more. Kind of like a draw play. Oh, look at House! Gains about 5 out of receivers, but they probably do expect the run, which why wouldn't you? And House fights, gets it. Myles Garrett's now injured. That is not good for them. And Dunn trying to. Nice stiff arm, gains about 3. This looks like a straight-up handoff to House. And it will be easy cut. What a good setup blocks. Obviously, he should have because they only had 3 down, but they basically asked us to run the touchdown in. This is usually how we play. They're playing like us. Oh, wow. There is nobody out there. Good try in the hit stick. Oh, my God. He's still going. Huge gain of 25. I don't know how the hell he got that open. Tyndall, kind of against the slot receiver. And we got pushed way off our spot by that slot receiver. Huge hit, though. Gains 4. That looked like a freaking false start if you ask me. Can't get off the block. And, wow, Taylor gets burned by the slow tight end. All right. I guess we have to apologize to this guy. I don't know what his season stats are like, but they must be okay. Cooking our fast guys easy. Antoine. Oh, nice move. Force him off his spot, and I thought number 10 was going to get that. And on the run again, and I thought that was easily a first down, but obviously the throw, because the blitz was off target. Actually, Jones is blitzing, isn't he? I don't even know if he was, but I still went. He gets pushed down to the ground. Tyndall can't get over there. And I don't know who's supposed to be playing the hook, but it obviously wouldn't have been Jones. Jones would have been playing the purple if there was one. Might have pulled him off as purple. Might have just been a blitz, though. I probably should have checked, but kind of didn't. Another first down. I knew it. I couldn't get through, and I saw number 10 get open, and I tried to drop back with Montgomery. It would have been an insane play. Couldn't get there in time, and another touchdown for him, another touchdown for the Chiefs. Inside run. They feel like they have to stack the box to stop him, which, I mean, not really wrong. Let's see if Cody can get that slant. He's not the best route runner, though. Doesn't need to be when there's literally no one covering him. Good job by Naylor. As Cody gets to the 45, basically. 50, 46, maybe 50. Not quite, but close enough. Round up. And there's no Myles Garrett in. Like, we should be so much better just as an offense as a whole, but specifically the run game. Yet, they're kind of playing better, technically. Done on the inside. Let's see if we can get a curl route from Naylor. They're covering it. That's a tough one. Tight end catches it cleanly. Pretty solid throw to the 30. All right, this play got us intercepted last time. Let's see what happens this time. And that's a really good time throw as Naylor tries to slip it down to the 4. Both offenses really opening things up here. Coverage not looking good for either team. This looks like a blitz, so we're going to run the slants with Dunn on the zig. And there it is. Touchdown. Good throw considering the pressure. I don't know why it said poor accuracy. That was good, in my opinion. Oh, nice move. And there is no one on the slow tight end yet again. It's man coverage. Does somebody try to blitz? I didn't see any blitzers. Anyone want to, like, cover this guy? He's so slow. He's basically a fullback. Like, nobody takes him seriously. And there he goes again, although I think it just deflected off of someone. Polamalu going against him. Manned up on the blitz. And that's a nice little route. Bishop, good enough. 3rd and 2, 4th quarter. Yards are, you know, in our favor. We just threw too many interceptions. Come with the blitz. Don't feel great about it, though, to be honest. Oh, that was a good fake out. Can't get him down. Nice hit by Chanel, but not until the first down. Bring him or not, but so many DBs. I mean, if this is a run, this is a GG for us. Can't get out there. Oh, and he misses the tackle. Come on, Polamalu, kill him. Or not. All the way to the 14, 13-yard line. Nice. Got bumped by our own guy coming out, trying to bait it out, and almost got a hand on it, but not quite. And just like that, sitting back in a losing situation. And that could be a touchdown. Pickens fighting. Oh! He's still up for a touchdown. How? Bro, their receiver. Look at the route, though. I mean, he just got torched. Absolutely torched. This tackle, I guess, from behind missed. This one, he's tiny. How is he not bringing him down, though? I want to run the ball still because House is having a career game, but at the same time, if we want a chance, kind of do need to throw the ball. And House fighting, but gets not a whole lot. Turns to the line. The initial play actually looked pretty good. We just didn't run it, obviously. Can Naylor just burn? And under pressure, I was just going to take it to Naylor, but as you can see, the way that lined up at the end would have probably been picked off. Burks at the streak. Let's see who we got. Cody inside. What a dot! All the way to the 49. Cody having a pretty big game today, I would imagine. Close to 100. Naylor, anyone want to get open? And there is nobody on Cody. He misses the... Bro! Under pressure. Me leading it to the left. Hits it perfectly. I throw a ball where I'm not leading it. I'm just playing it to him. With time, misses him. How? And House isn't even going to get it. I guess I should have just stuck with the base play that we had. See what we got. He's wide open. Dunn is wide open. Oh, go to the left, not the right. Nice play, though. 300 in the game for Corral. Game is not over. Can I throw this? Can I throw this? Probably should just slant it anyways. And inside, perfect throw. Burks even led it away from the safety. That's a dot. Touchdown, Burks. Been a hell of a game for two teams that, you know, should both be wanting to lose. Can't get off the block. Swift turns it into a gain of 6. McKenzie a little closer. Montgomery. I want to go with a spin move this time. That looked like it was going to work. It didn't. And nice strip attempt. But there goes that slow man again. First down. Purdy looking like a Hall of Famer. Come with the blitz. We still do have a couple of linebackers in, so if they do run it, we should still be okay. I thought it was going to be a read and made me hesitate. Nice little chip of the leg, but 15 yards gained is 15 yards gained. All right, if they want to go with a streak on that other side, we might be screwed because I'm going with the press. And we just get smoked. Palomau, get out there, dude. To the 29-yard line. A touchdown wins in the game at this point. We can't keep, you know, catching up like the way we have. It's just not going to work out. Palomau against that slow tight end who's burned us all game long. Screen pass. And almost caught, but also almost picked sixth. 50-50 ball, and sadly, it doesn't work out for us. Run. Can't get out there with Tyndall trying to, and Chanel gets out there. Nice help. Taekwon Lewis now injured. We're literally down to Patrick Johnson, and that's it. Oh, great. 5 wide. Nice. Let's go with Johnson, speaking of. Maybe he can make a play. And we're off the line late, and that is just a straight-up burn. Good tackle, but just straight-up burned him off the line. I want to see this one. You just let him run by him. What the hell even is that? He's tiny. Press him into the ground like a carrot. Let's move everyone over a little bit. Just a little. Okay, or not. And, I mean, just walks in because our guys just don't care. Nice. Good job, guys. Well, you can't say the Chiefs haven't tried to win this game because they have done that to perfection so far. And that could have almost been intercepted. Trying to get Jalen Naylor some yards. I don't think he's going to get the yards he needs, but he'll get something. And under pressure again. It's a little predetermined, but I did just kind of want to set up the 4th down. I do not like the way they're lined up, but I don't like the audible either, so it's house or nothing. And easily gets it. 4 yards. 5 yards. That's a tough one, but Burks will catch it for the first. See, we hurry up to the line for one more play. I guess we'll run it just because we don't really have much time to like line up a pass. Good job, linemen. They should be the ones off guard, not us. But good job. Cody, I kind of want to block just to see if Cody can actually do this. Although, isn't that like intersecting with Naylor, who burns off the line? Dot of a throw. Naylor fighting to the 29. Let's hurry up to the line, see if we got anything. Naylor again. Tight end, actually. I get he's under pressure, but he's literally like right in front of your face. I waited a little bit just to see if I could get Naylor because he looked pretty open off the line. Okay, we're still trying to run the ball. 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 This game sucks. Whoever thought that was a good idea is just a really iffy decision maker. And that's just perfect coverage, but Naylor does enough. So up to the line. Cody looks pretty good. And Cody will score, keeping the game technically alive. Could you imagine, like, especially when the clock wasn't even going, imagine telling your guys audible, and you're just like, they're like, what? What? And that just keeps happening 8 times in a row, because that's literally not going to happen in real life. Want to say it again? One more time. It's like, what? Oh, had a chance. Well, you need to stop or else you lose. Even if you get the stop, you probably lost because it's going to be hard to move down the field without timeouts. I don't care if you're playing in a freaking nightclub and there's like music being pumped in. You're still going to freaking hear it. And I knew it! I knew they had this! Bro, no shot, bro. I knew they had a read. I, earlier in the game, tried to stop the read option, and they didn't go for it. And I was like, why would they actually run a read option with Brock Purdy? And they come out with it to seal the game. There's no chance. Look at him running, dude. Hot potato and all. And that is how we lose the game. That is super hilarious, but very annoying. Earlier in the game, I tried to stop a read option that never came. Got a piece of Brock Purdy. Well, we finish with at least the number 2 draft pick, maybe the number 1, depending on what happens with the Buccaneers. This is going to be an off season. I mean, even if their franchise quarterback's sitting there, do you take him when you need all this? Like, I feel like you trade down. I feel like we trade down to nothing higher than 15. Get an extra first-round pick or 2. Like, you just, as this bad of a team, you just can't go for QB when... Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. I mean, that was actually a really good game between the two. But when you have this many holes and this kind of age, honestly, a lot of guys are 24 entering 25 at, like, low overall normal devs, which is very hard to develop. I think you trade down, but we'll see, because at the same time, if you find yourself a franchise quarterback, I think you might need to go for him. We could always make a trade, find someone in free agency perhaps, but Tony House, great performance. Dunn, great performance. Cody, solid performance. Naylor, not quite what we needed, but good one. Burks had a couple of plays, but obviously they did enough to win. That was a great game by them, in fairness. And, yeah, that's basically how our season's going to end. It was kind of interesting, though. It was super fun, considering, we lost. Another pick from McCollum. Hopefully he gets a breakout, or not breakout, but dev up based on his interceptions. I'd imagine he would, but you never know. Matt Corral with an upgrade point is on the team next year for a 1-year $7, no matter what. But will he be the starting quarterback? I freaking hope not. Throw power, finally. Of course, now he gets one. Way to go, guy. A little late. And then Heath Dawson, probably another guy that looks to get replaced. A lot of different offensive linemen need to be replaced, I'd say. But that's pretty much it. I guess I do want to go to the wild card round just to see, what record the Buccaneers finish with, if they won the game or not. They did not win. So no matter what, we are the number 2 pick, which is fair enough. The Chiefs actually lost themselves, like, several positions, it seems, but it was a pretty impressive game. We lost 6 games in a row. So if we won those 6, 10-7, but we did not. It was tough anyways, but number 2 overall pick, assuming we still have that pick. I can't remember what we did. We do. No 5th-round pick, but a lot of 7ths, and those base picks from our own team, which are massive for us. Do we look at DevOps? I suppose. Do we? I don't know. I think next episode we're just going to start with stats, awards, Super Bowl winner, because it's going to be like all of the offseason, or not all the offseason, but all of the like draft and free agency period, but maybe not preseason. So we'll just throw that in there for next episode, I think, because that'll technically be the offseason for us. Whereas if we made the playoffs, maybe we'd do a separate video, or we would throw it in before the wildcard game started or divisional round, but obviously that's not the case here. Regardless, though, next episode you see in this series will be the offseason. We'll see the stats, awards, all that stuff like I just said, free agency, and the draft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this season. And obviously, 4-13 is not great. We did compete for the most part until like maybe a couple of weeks ago, and it was kind of like, do you even want to win? Giving it our all, but also at the same time, if there's a decision that gets you the win or gets you the loss, kind of lean towards the other side. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, huge offseason here as it will decide if we can actually compete next season or not. Likely trade down, but who knows? I'm going to let the board dictate. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate continued support on the channel, especially this late into the Madden season. And I appreciate the man who did a super thanks recently enough on a rebuild. I honestly forgot I even had that activated. Appreciate the support in general, but also from that man specifically. And that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully come back for next video. But until next video, which I would imagine is going to be a rebuild tomorrow, see ya!